Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Thyroid Queen Iroma. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I want to welcome all of you to this month of July officially. And I pray that everything we plan, that God will meet us at the point of our needs in Jesus' name. Quickly, I have come with a message. And that message came with a burden in my heart based on the prevailing cases and situations that we are seeing now or we have at hand. And this message goes to employers. Employers are not only MDs, GMs, chairmen that employ people in big organizations. We are bringing it down to all capacities of employers. Madam that has nannies, house helps, you are an employer. Oga that has a man stationed at his gate as a security man, you are an employer. And so many other ways. Madam that has sales girls in her shop, you are an employer. But one thing is sure, there is a particular place our memory or our minds don't go to. I want to bring to our consciousness. Then there's a question that is begging for answers. How well do you know the health condition or the well-being of your employee? I am aware that many companies have some health incentives for their staff. But aside that, what kind of routine check have you planned or incentive you have for your staff? The same goes to people that employ nannies and domestic staff. I am aware that many people, when they want to employ staff in the offices, they send them to go for tests. After that, what next? If that person passes that test, how do you set a periodic check on your staff to ensure that that staff is healthy enough to perform or to deliver every task? Because every employer is expected to perform certain responsibilities and deliver. So how do you, on your own side, ensure that that person is always enjoying perfect health or even relatively perfect health for that person, for that kind of productivity that you expect, both at home and in the office? Now, I'm aware that a lot of people, when they employ domestic staff, they just send them to go and do all these tests for communicable diseases and sexually transmitted diseases, just so they don't infect them and their families. Beautiful, beautiful. But beyond that, there are some lifestyle diseases that you don't tell, because you are expecting that person to deliver, to work. Talk about people that do physical activities. You don't know that there are some invisible illnesses that are not even written on the face, that are not even common. Like this thyroid disease that we talk about. You all know me that I am a what will I say? A captain when it comes to fighting thyroid disease. I don't look back. But beyond thyroid disease, there are other invisible diseases embedded in therein that we overlook often, that are very common. They are very common. A staff that has thyroid disease, you cannot get that person to do it. No matter how you force the person, no matter how you monitor the person, there must be flaws, because the mental being of that person is under wreck. The whole body system is wrecked completely, mentally, physically, psychologically, the total well-being of that person is being threatened. So you don't expect that optimal performance that will produce the expected productivity. So what I'm advising everybody today, please, aside or beyond HIV, hepatitis B, and blah 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 that they normally go when they are employed, extend it. Because these people that do physical activities like house help, house boys, stewards, domestic staff, and other staff, that even marketers in big organizations, they need to be taken care of. All these diseases, this awareness. See, we are ready to come to your office to educate you, because all these things, they don't know position, they don't know status. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So you need to know. You need to know. There are cases of people coming to me that they went to, they were meant to be employed in a particular, immediately the madam saw her. She said, no. It's stigma. Stigma, because she saw something on her neck. It is not an infectious disease. Why I said that man is God to man, that person coming to you or being directed to you, is, she did not come by accident, or he did not come by accident. We that were, directly, interfacing with people that have all these diseases, you may not be able to do it, but in your own little corner, in your own capacity, you can do something. You can help someone. That person that came to you and you saw that that person is not feeling well, and you have the financial capacity to help that person, why can't you help the person? Why can't you? You will be happy that you did, that someone will wake up and say, because of this person, thank God for this. If a stranger that does not know people can contribute money, donate money to make sure that somebody comes out of a particular situation, what of someone that directly comes to you for help? There's a case of a lady that came to meet me in the office. Actually, she's been calling me to meet me, that she wanted, her madam gave her my number. Her madam did not even know me. I don't know her. Someone gave her my number just like that, and I gave her opportunity. She booked an appointment, she came, and upon interviewing her, she told me that it was her madam that sent her. Prior to that, I had already told her to go for a test. She also told me that it was her madam that paid for her test, and that is so commendable. I don't know the woman, but God will bless you, because you are saving a soul. God will bless you. She came to your house to work as a nanny, but you went as far as making sure, supporting her to ensure that the health problem she has, she won't be forever. She won't live with you forever. But even afterwards, she will ever kneel down and say, God, bless this woman no matter what. Because she's carrying something that has subjected her to unnecessary, undue stigma and psychological and mental torture. And someone that she's paying her, but she makes sure that she's fine. She has been calling me. Then when she came, she even told me she paid for her test, and she gave her money, and at the same time gave her time off period to come and meet me and come back. She did not consider who will bring my children from the hospital, from the school, who will do this, who will do that, knowing full well that domestic staff, they face mountains and mountains of domestic responsibilities. You have to also support them. You need to support them. I really commend that woman. It did not go there. One of my sisters too on Facebook, her own housekeeper, she's taking care of her health that has the same thyroid disease, and I'm so happy. You can't imagine how happy I am anytime I hear that, instead of hearing that someone was turned back because she has goiter or she has something that she's fighting that has solution and is not infectious and is not a death sentence. It's not a death sentence. Our duty in this life is to touch lives. That's the only thing that God records for us. And at any given time you have opportunity to do that, please, I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to do that. You are doing it unto God. Because Igbo people say, Onye nwụrụ nyane na anya mkpo, which means in English, don't mock a blind person, because that blindness may be your turn tomorrow. So let us just be support to one another. Let us be that shoulder that someone can cry on. Let's register your name in that place that God will say, yes, somebody will wake up in the morning and say, God bless this woman, God bless this man. It doesn't take us anything. You don't need to break a bank to be a blessing to someone. As you are asking God to bless you, also ask God to make you a blessing to someone. You know what? We are in this world to make a difference. And it takes only one person to make a difference. It doesn't take a crowd. During my own time, when I had this thyroid issue, it was a big fight. I was acting weird in the office. Nobody understood me. I was a high flyer at the peak of my career, a very senior marketer. Along the line, my production started experiencing a massive downturn. Nobody cared why. Someone that was there, all of a sudden you see, because those days in marketing, it's not now that things are done online. You can just do everything online and just get away like that, close the deal. Those days you have to put in serious physical activities that will make you to be interfacing with the client, and you have to go press, pursue, convince before you get a client, and you have to close the deal physically. Not like now that you can just stay in the office and do some mails, reply, and the deal is closed. No. All the company was interested in was your production this month. What did you bring into the company? What are you bringing to the table? Nobody was interested. Why was this woman not doing well again? Until it became obvious to everybody physically that I was sick. Instead of, helping me or to seek solution, you understand? I was threatened that if it continues like that, you will see the wall. You face the wall. And instead of me to be disgraced out of the company, I have paid my dues. I decided to choose my life instead of staying there to stick my head and waste my life. That was why I suspended my job and I went to seek for medical solution to my problems. And I believe somebody somewhere will be in that shoe now. Somebody somewhere will be suffering what I suffered. So I am talking to employers in the company beyond the HMO, because I know that so many health insurance, whatever, or this HMO, they don't cover some diseases. They feel that it is too heavy for them to carry financially. But why would you employ that person? The next thing you don't know whether you are sacking the savior of that company. So the best thing, the solution now, the best thing you can do for any staff that is experiencing any ill health is to go in depth to find out why that person, you employer, you madam, you oga, you MD, you anywhere you function in any capacity. I don't think you will hear or you will like to hear that someone that was once with you left your company after 1 month, or left your house after few months. You hear that that person is no more, just for what you can do, just for a solution you can offer, just for a disease or sickness that has a solution, and you were not able to help. How will you feel? How will you feel? It is a burden. How will you feel? The change that we want to see, it starts from us. It starts from us. And we are gods to human beings. And listen to me again, it doesn't take billions to make a difference. Even information can make a difference in someone's health. Don't overlook people, because you don't know the one, Naaman in the Bible, who sent him to where? To Prophet Elijah. No, Prophet Elisha. It was a maid, a slave in his life. You never know who would be your lifeline tomorrow. So on that note, I am signing out. And I want to encourage every one of us, let us heed to this. You will not regret helping a soul. It's all gain, 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 gain. There is no loss. God bless you all and have a beautiful day. It's your girl, the Tarot Queen, signing out.